Good morning, everyone. This is Sibbe Bladh. It was a long time since we had a chat, so I thought it was time to make a little speech. I know people have troubles to understand what I'm saying because they are used to populism. They're used to people saying things that relate to them in a way that they think. I have no agenda speaking to people. I don't make any cash from this. I'm on the people's side. So the people can't recognize genuinity. They need the theater. They need the show. They need to be led like children. That's the function of populism. The populism gives people symbols and things that they relate to form their reality, to understand. While you're listen to a free philosopher like me, it's on another level of thinking. It's objective. I don't take sides. I look at things and I think and I speak about it. And I don't give a fuck what people, if they listen or not, or what they think. But I know many people understand what I'm saying. They come from my point of view. And I've been seeing people too high. And I saw them as too high because I never saw myself as something special or something high. But during lifetime, I have understood that I am extremely special. I'm very, very rare kind of human. But it takes a lifetime to understand this. A lifetime of friction and connection with other people and living through the human illusion, Even wise, enlightened people go through these layers of illusion and to peel off lies and illusion from themselves until only the pure remain, the pure core remain. And to be able to do this, we have to be connected with Ginunga Gap, with the Akasha register, with eternal space. That is what is upholding us. And that's what we can be in connection with, and should be in connection with. And that's why in the old times you had the prayer religions, where you didn't pray to a god, you simply said words out to the ether. In Scandinavia, this was called galder, meaning that you make magic chants to affect reality. So the ancient peoples was well aware of the Ginunga Gap, of the role of eternal space in man. But since illusion is growing, and it has grown so big that it's about to take over life on this planet and to kill all soul. We're on the brink now of complete robot civilization, complete technological dictatorship in the hands of the few to punish all humans. And to be frank, many people deserve to be punished. Many people don't deserve to be a part of the human family or the future. That's reality. But we have many good people out there that will suffer tremendously in the new emerging civilization. The elite, the false rulers, the evil sorcerers, They are tired of humans. As technology emerged, humans became obsolete. There's no need for humans. Humans are rebellious. They make problems for their rulers, always creating wars, havoc, fights, always complaining, never cooperating. So, the elites, they live in their castles, sitting by their pools and drinking and having fun already. So a robot world for them, where they have robot armies, robocops, everything, it doesn't make any difference in their world. They are the fucking owners, the rulers of the planet. It's the human people that suffers and will suffer in this. And the human people have no united collective intelligence to make a resistance. They only have ego, illusion, stupid foolishness, running after fantasy, dreams, behaving stupid, feeling bad about that, behaving stupid again. They're in a nasty, vicious cycle of destruction and trying desperately to fantasize and to make something better out of this. But the only way out of this would be a collective internal enlightenment, a collective individual enlightenment, so to say. That everybody works so hard on themselves that it becomes a collective phenomena. And then on that, cooperation out of that intelligence. Because enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment, it raises intelligence in man, super intelligence, so you can make fantastic, divine, godlike things. But the humans are not interested. They are caught in another plane of existence. They're going for food, sex, stupid, cheap pleasures that simply just destroy them and kill them in the end. So they have made their choice. And of course, conscious people will suffer in this. Conscious people will suffer tremendously. The more conscious you are, the more you suffer. Just as the more developed body you have, the more nerves, the more pain you will feel. I mean, the amoeba, the one-cell creature, probably don't suffer so much when it dies. So it's a tricky situation. The soul have to get out of biological existence. This is a hellish, repetitive nightmare, with glimpse of lights, of course. Life is not totally awful. But it is what it is. And you're born, that's fucking painful. You live, that's painful. And you die, and that's even more painful. So our souls, they really, really need to evolve and to get themselves out of this situation. We don't have time to go around in this dirt, in this filth, in this stupidity, in this lameness. This is foolish. This is simply ridiculous, folks, what is going on. And it's embarrassing. And there seems to be no way out of this. It will probably go on until the world dies. And the few enlightened souls from this world, they will live on in cosmos forever. Just as the Holy Scriptures teach us, it will happen. And the rest will die. And they will go to what we call like a hell, which is unconscious existence, waiting for new worlds to emerge, living through awful systems, starting as bacteria in feces, all the way through all the nastiest creatures there is to reach this point. So now it's more important than ever to stand up for yourself and do your thing. You see how the old stories tell us how they crucified the wise men, they killed the mathematicians, the philosophers, the holy men, the preachers, they killed Jesus, they killed... That's how it is when a soul reaches higher regions. The whole world turns against them. So when you are truly getting closer to liberation, you will feel more and more heavy resistance from the world. Because the world is not about that. The world is not eternal love. So it will clash. Eternal love will clash with ephemeral, with temporary, nasty shit. But eternal love is what rules. Whenever love hits a human soul, we are completely transformed. We cannot help it. Love is God. It takes over us. We are in a lower stage, so we don't have any chance against this power. And the same is with life and death. Love, we have to reach immortality quickly, or you will suffer again and again and again, just as the ancient teachings said to us. But so, when I talk to people that are like have a sect mentality, the message will not reach them because there is no message to try to make them do something except for understanding things or like to improve themselves. Populism, we do that because we want to make money out of others. And since I and others like me, we don't make any money out of this, we are free. We are not controlled. We are free to say whatever we think and whatever we know. Except for things that, of course, there's always secrets. We have many secrets in life. We are sworn to secrecy in many cases, and that we have to keep that for the other people's sake. But others from that, I speak freely. I'm not afraid. I don't care. From my point of view, everything is meaningless anyway. The only meaning is this endless, eternal love, endless space. The rest of the temporary existence, that's just a part of the machinery. What we call God, or the Brahman, or the Creator. The Creator died. And in order to resurrect, the Creator create worlds and systems where the power grow through. So we are doing the dreadful work of God's resurrection. Because we are also God, but we are a shattered God in a billions of pieces that is repetitively incarnating to reach higher, to reach home, to become the God again. So this is a sad, it's a dreadful world. This is the resurrection of God from death to life. It means a lot of suffering. And the quicker we are to evolve ourselves, the quicker this whole process will be over. The more people want to stay in the dark and die, the longer time it will take for the eternal power to reach God, to reach home, to reach our true self, our true essence. Yeah, and I think many times, since I'm a man, I'm rough. I think rough. I speak frankly blank. I'm not afraid. I don't beat around the bush. I bring you shit straight away. And that people also need a lot of fucking theater and, you know, that you like tell fairy tales or speak how people want you to speak for them to be able to understand something. I mean, I was always my own thinker. I read books. I was always thinking for myself. No motherfucker ever in his life has told me what to think. I have refused from day one. My father says, even when I was small, I refused from day one, everything. So I'm not about conformity. I'm not about people telling me what to think. I was always my own thinker. And I encourage people to be their own thinkers and don't listen. And if you listen to people, listen with one ear, all right? And then you can blend in. You compare what you know with your other part, and you can blend in bits and pieces that fits. But don't be a fucking follower. Someone that is a meaningless existence, and it's full of these sect people. We don't need them. I wonder why there's so many of them. It seems like they've been bred the wrong population. In the ancient society, we had castes. We had people were born with different abilities. Some were born warriors, some were born thinkers, some were born businessmen, some were born social creatures, mothers, fathers, whatever. In this age, it seems like all of this natural is gone. And the humans they're simply lost in space, you know, and many of them are completely possessed, you know, bewitched and unable to understand anything important at all. Reality mainly irritates them. It's just something that is in the way of their fantasies, you know. Don't bring reality around here, because we are very happy in fantasy land. We don't want the fucking shit reality that you bring. But reality is reality, and I mean, you can't go around reality. You can try, but it will catch you. Many people have tried through the ages to, you know, go around reality. But if you watch history, if you study history, you will see this, and you will know, and you will not repeat the ancestors' mistake. Cannot do that. When they speak about gods, God say this, God say that. Okay, show me your God. You know, this is the age of technology. I want to see your God on TV. I want to meet your God and speak to him personally. You understand? This is not an age of conceptualism. This is not an age where fair storytellers can make you believe fantastic things. Those ages are gone, you know. And if it wasn't for this sect mentality, low vibrational creatures, it wouldn't continue. Here in the West, we mainly find them in the New Age, in the fake bullshit New Age, where pretend to know things, pretend to be light, and have no idea whatsoever what it takes to get light. See, they speak about light, but they would never do the work that you need to do to get the light. I got instructions from my guru when I was younger. He never told me what to think or stuff like that. But he showed me how you must live to get the true power. And I got it. By following the guru's instruction, I got the highest power in me. So I know it works. I'm a witness that the teachings of the ancient masters work. So I followed that. And it's a work, it's a job. You have to correct yourself. You have to follow. He used to say to me, it's like in martial arts, you say. It's how high you want to go in this game. There will be grades all the way. So I don't know which grade I'm on, but I know that it works. And that's why I know when I hear other things that they don't work. You know, there's only one way to this. Only one single way to this power. All this new age nonsense, it don't work, all right? It don't work if you don't do certain things. If you do live by certain standards, all of it will work. But the key is how you live. That is the key for this, to reach this power. And this is also how we reach immortality. It is the same passage. It's the same procedure. And we need to take it. The question is how. We have tried to plea to man's, understanding, man's willingness to do something better or to evolve. But it seems like the dark is stronger. The dark has a stronger influence on people. And the dark has also learned how to use the good things for their own purposes. So they use your dreams, they give you false dreams and make money on those false illusions in your head. So you have a sense of meaning, you have a sense that you are a part of something great or working. But in fact, it's not so. It's just, somebody is just manipulating you to follow your so-called dreams that they have manufactured in order to suit them, to serve them, right? That is what's going on. And every free thinker, everyone like me, that takes the way that I speak about, they will not be affected. They cannot be affected. I learned this as a youth, traveling around the world, traveling in the poor parts of the world. I realized everybody wants to fool me. Everybody wants to trick me. That's the game. Everybody wants to trick you. And if you don't learn to follow your will, your own, what you want to do in your heart, you will be so fucked up. But as soon as you follow what you want to do in your heart, no, they're not able to touch you anymore or to misguide you. So that was an important teaching. And the same goes for everything in life. You need to be on your path, on your dream's path, on your heart's path. And no one will be able to fool you anymore. All right, this was a short speak. I've been speaking a lot. Now I have a lot of work to do and a different life situation, so I won't spend so much time talking about like dark, sad stuff. But of course, I will always continue talking, and I have many ideas for videos coming up and so on. So watch out, follow the channel. Remember to put the notification button and subscribe. Very important that you subscribe to my channel and spread this channel to other people. This is very important for the consciousness of the human race, because I'm one of those, that are on that frequency to talk about these things. So you're welcome, and bring your friends. And I bring you also music and other stuff and news and videos. It's not only philosophy talks. All right, take care everybody. Bless.